thing about, I don't know, but it's live.
Hmm.
Something about it won't record the stream live. You'll have to upgrade your plan. I don't know.
But we good.
Something about it won't.
Hello, everybody. On my channel is Queen Kesh, and Ness and I are on her page with the mess with Queen and Ketoliciousness. So please tune in, guys,
Yes.
and make sure you like the video when you watching it back, or when you first come in.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can pin this. Trying to see how pin the comment. I put the thing in the chat so they'll have the link. Let's just share it out real quick and then we can get started. Uh,
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
yes. Girl, I don't know. How did I share the thing before? Girl, we need to get it together.
And will eventually.
Oh my God. That shit is funny. Oh, good. Girl, I'm just trying to figure out how to. All right, let me. Hey y'all, come on in. Make sure y'all thumbs up the live when you come in. We about to get started here in 1 second. Welcome to the live. Tell us what y'all drinking down in the chat.
Tell us what y'all drinking, y'all. I'm drinking this. My Corona Rita.
Okay. Let me see it. Did you razzle and dazzle it? Oh, I knew it was razzled and dazzled. I didn't even look over there. It's all cute.
I've been craving this.
It look good. Shoot.
I love the combination.
So what's all in there?
It's a frozen margarita mix.
Mhm.
Okay, can you see?
Okay, I can see it.
And one of these little shorty Coronas.
Oh, okay. You just turn it upside down.
Yep. And it just
Hmm.
comes out as you go, as you drink it down.
Okay.
But the combination of the Corona and the margarita is real good together.
Okay. Hey, Cena, what's going on, boo? What's up, Rhonda? Hey, long time no see, friend. I know I ain't been over there, but you here now. What's going on? I just got Rhonda's seasoning. She got an all-purpose seasoning.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, it's really good. I used it when I made that fish and spaghetti. It was so good. Hold
Mm.
on, y'all. My slow butt is trying to share this out. Did you share it out already, Queen?
Did I share it out?
I'm just late. You did, cause I see it.
I did.
Okay, y'all. So how is everybody doing? Welcome back to the mess with Queen and Ness, y'all. It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day, and my birthday is in a couple days.
Happy birthday.
Yes, I will be 48 on Sunday, June 5th. Gemini's is in the house. Yes. Thank you, y'all. I'm drinking Tanqueray gin. My frozen drink I always make. Y'all probably can't see it. I'm a little washed out. I'm trying to work on my lighting.
That's
But
the keto drink.
yeah, it's keto. It's uh lemon juice, fresh lemons, frozen strawberries, ice, and Tanqueray gin and stevia to sweeten it up. So yeah, and it's good with an extra kick of tang in there, of
Okay.
course. You don't get notification. I don't think I've been getting yours either, but I haven't been on YouTube as much either. So, but I'm gonna have to go and check you out and catch up. See if you had some story times. You know I love your story times, right? And I'll be going to Vegas on Friday, so I'm gonna try to look at those places you went to. I'm sure my sister already got a whole agenda for us, but I can't wait. This is my first time going to Vegas, y'all, and I'm ready to turn up. Okay, tomorrow is my last day at work, and I'll come back to next Wednesday. I'll be back. So yeah, so update. We're trying to debate if Queen is gonna be live for y'all next week because I'll be on the plane on my way home next Wednesday. So if so, Queen will make a notification and it'll be over on her channel. So y'all stay tuned for that. Yes, Gemini's is in this biatch. Yes. I think your girlfriend a Gemini, ain't she, Rhonda? I remember, I thought I saw that. Yes. Yes, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I certainly will. So, y'all, we got a hot show for y'all today. We got a lot to talk about. I'm gonna go through our lineup, and then we're gonna go over our disclaimer of this is all alleged news, okay? It's all alleged, okay? So on the show today, we're going to be talking about Master P, the death of his 29-year-old daughter, King Harris, Apple Watts, Cora Jakes, which is TD Jakes' daughter, and her ex-husband, Michael Todd Hill, which is a man that won $10 million and murdered somebody. And then the big topic is going to be Monique and DL Hughley. You know, that's been all over the news, and Queen just checked 3 hours ago. What did it say, Queen?
She's still acting out.
she's still pissed right now. She's still going ham. So we're going to leave that last. And I actually have a recording. I'm still learning. I got pictures, but I'm still learning how to get the videos on here. I probably need to upgrade from my Walmart computer, but it's going to be what it's going to be for right now. So if y'all want to contribute to the channel, y'all see me and Queen's Cash App there. We're not asking you to, but just if you like to, our Cash App is scrolling down at the bottom. So that is our lineup. You are able to join the chat if you want to. We have the StreamYard link. It's highlighted at the top. I don't know if it's pinned in the chat. I really can't see y'all. So y'all let me know. But if you want to join the chat, you can join the chat. You don't have to show yourself. There is an option on there to mute your face, but you have to unmute the mic at least so we can hear you. So you don't have to show your face, but you do have to come on here and be respectful. Queen read the rules last time. I don't think we got to go through that. Just be mindful. If not, you're going to get your ass kicked on up out of here real quick. Okay. So that's that. So, I guess we need to go through the disclaimer and then we're going to get started. Is that cool, Queen? You got any? I'm just talking. You got any?
Okay. Do your thing, boo. It's your birthday. You just.
Yes. I'm going to pull up the disclaimer real quick and then I got to remember how to share my screen. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get to it real quick. Because we got to put that out there for show. Okay.
You want me to go ahead and go over it while you pull it up?
Yeah, go ahead. I actually about to pull it up, so go ahead.
Okay. Well, we just wanted you guys to know that the opinions expressed here on the Mess with Queen and Ness are solely our own and are alleged and are meant for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everything.
So it's all in fun.
Yep, it's all in fun. It's just us coming to y'all and just bringing to y'all what we see on a regular basis when we scroll through social media. So we all pretty much seeing the same thing.
And we'll talk about it.
Yeah, so we just giving an open platform so that we can actually talk about it. I'm going to throw this last one up here real quick as well. So who you want to talk about first? maybe we should give like more of the sadder news with Master P and an update on Apple Watts.
Okay, you want to go?
Let me first pull up this last one,
Okay.
just so we'll have that out there. That's just the fair use notice as well. Okay. So we all about set to go. Do I got? Oh, it's just telling me that I am charged up. All right, y'all. So you want to go with Apple Watts first?
Well, I didn't have very much to say about Apple Watts, but I did see that her sister said that she was responding, being responsive, and speaking and sitting up. So
Okay.
I think she's doing very well in her recovery, and everything is coming around for her.
And just for the people that don't know who she is, she's from Love and Hip. She from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So she's from Atlanta. She was on the show Love and Hip Hop. I don't know. I guess it would be Atlanta, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Atlanta.
Yeah. But I don't know if Apple do music or
I know everything. She was she does a little bit of everything. I think she's like an entertainer, but she, you know, I think she's done hostings. I think her career goal is to be a musician, an entertainer. I think that's what she was, you know, had been fighting.
Yeah. But I think she was like a stripper. I know she was, you know, known for fighting on Love and Hip Hop.
Wild girl. She got a couple of babies that she need to be here for and everything like that too.
Yeah, so we definitely wish her well. Glad to hear that, because I think that happened about 4 weeks ago or something like that.
How did that happen?
Yeah, when did it happen? Like about maybe 4 weeks ago.
No, it was months ago. It was a couple.
Oh, it's been that long?
Yeah, at least a few, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she was in a horrible car accident. So yeah, so that was a bad one. And yeah, I didn't think she was gonna make it out of there. So yeah, so that's a blessing to hear that she's talking, and you know, so that's good to hear. So that's some good news.
Yep.
So next we're gonna pull on up. I'm gonna pull up Master P.
Master P.
And let me just get to him real quick. Y'all know I'm new at this, so it take me a minute sometime to get to everything. But Master P lost his daughter this week, like a couple days ago. She was I'm about to kick you out. Oh, hold on, look. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Put it up there and then took it off. Told y'all. Okay.
I'm having problems with my drink, y'all. Y'all see me if y'all see me struggling, my straw don't work.
It ain't coming out. Okay, so yeah, so that's Master P and his daughter. Her name is Tatiana Miller. She was 29 years old, and she was on this show growing up in hip hop or on hip hop. It's something like that. It was a show that come on We. I haven't watched it, but I think it's still going on. I know Romeo, her brother, is on the show. Master P was on the show. She was on the show when I watched it. I think that was like maybe season 2. And she was on there. And even on the show, they touched bases about her mental illness and drug use. They haven't reported how she passed away. Either way, no matter what it is, she was 29 years old, had a whole life ahead of her. And, you know, that's just a sad thing to have to bury your child. I don't want to experience that, you know, and to anybody that has went through that, I can't even imagine it. So I know, and to be in the public eye at the same time. So if you want to go back to like season 2, you could probably catch some of that. I did hear, I was watching some stuff on YouTube earlier, and they were saying that,
Oh, nothing. I'm saying,
Oh,
hey,
you was talking to your people. Hey,
yeah.
y'all over there.
We over here at Ketoliciousness.
All right. I did see something where it was saying that her mom also had some, and I remember Master P saying that on one of the episodes that he was bringing, hoping that this awareness of him trying to get his daughter into a rehab will also help her mom. So I think it might have been some issues there. And they also said that she said she struggled, his daughter struggled a lot with drugs, got into drugs, and like it was really mentally hard for her when her parents separated. So, that's just all around just super sad. And he did make a statement. I will read that. Let me put that up for y'all.
Yeah, so they said that it was an accidental overdose. Allegedly.
Oh, yeah. That's just so sad. Horrible. And you've been hearing so much lately about people overdosing. Like it's been happening so much, especially here in Cleveland, I know it's been happening a lot. And with fentanyl and people putting stuff in the drugs. So it's just really sad. But he put this statement out. I got to pull it up on my phone because y'all know I can't see. Oh, I can see it over here. So this is something that he posted on Instagram. He just said, our family is dealing with an overwhelming grief for the loss of my daughter, Tatiana. I hope I'm saying her name right. We respectfully request some privacy so that our family can grieve. We appreciate all of the prayers, love, and support. Mental illness and substance abuse is a real issue that we can't be afraid to talk about. With God, we will get through this, my angel. That's so sad. So sad. So, yes, let's put some praying hands down in the chat for Master P and his family and just everybody that knew her. That I know that got to be really hard. 29 years old is just so young. So yes. So that was them. You want to talk about King Harris?
Yeah, we could talk about King Harris. The first thing I do want to say about King Harris is that he did graduate this just recently with honors. So congratulations on that. But I think King Harris needs to sit his ass down before somebody sits him down.
King Harris acting up, and I got a picture of him, y'all. I'm trying to find it.
If we're gonna be all the way honest, because this climate that we're living in, you don't need to be out there popping off on people.
Okay.
And that was just my whole thing about it. And I really feel like what I'm referring to, y'all, the incident and what I'm referring to is his recent incident with the Waffle House worker, the Waffle House cook.
Now, I didn't hear about that.
Well, let me play you some audio.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all give me a second for the audio. Because I think King Harris, he has a superior complex. And I guess he ain't never had to, he just seemed like he feel like he's beyond people. And I just don't like for a person to take that type of energy.
Right.
Respect is for everybody. Everybody.
Right, exactly.
It's not limited to nobody, but this is what he was over there saying.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get it together, y'all.
If y'all having a drink, let us know down in the chat what y'all drinking.
Right. And y'all keep in mind that he's 17 years old.
Okay.
Well, they like that. They ain't like that. Before I get back here.
Hold on, y'all.
Taking out money from his pocket in the comment section.
Hold on, y'all. I thought I had a good one up. Here you go.
Where y'all at? This are you? If it ain't no big one, then I'll be $1,000 right now.
Can you put it closer? Because I can't hear it.
I don't even think this is one I want y'all to hear. I might have
okay. I thought you had it up. And I'm trying to find a picture for y'all. I had it. Now where it went, I don't know. Now that's the
I
question.
can't find the audio. But listen, he was on live talking to his people. And he's going off on this man that's the cook. Now, I'm assuming it had to be an elder because he's only 17 years old. He's talking about how he threatened he threatening people with gun violence.
What?
And yeah, he said he would come back up there and pistol whip the man. And
what was the argument about?
Somebody put some pickles, or I don't know. I think it may have started from him being loud on his live, and I think someone asked him to watch the language or something like that.
Okay,
he can say what the F he want to say or whatever. Like it was just total disrespect. And the dad got online and was like, pretty much, why are you even arguing with a fry cook? Man, that's the
so T.I. checked him.
Yeah, but I don't think that you don't call that. You got to have respect for that man too. Just because he's working at Waffle House, that don't mean he'll not deserve no respect. And then he also tell the people that he got in his pocket whatever their salary is. Hell,
wow.
That's just not okay.
Right, not at all.
I think he need to be a little bit more humble, because at the end of the day, a man is not you that's not where you a man at.
Exactly.
It's from your values and your respect for your fellow brother, and things like that. It's not all about money. And that's what I want him to know. There he is. He's cute as he want to be.
Yeah, and he, sometimes I think, these kids, they being raised in these households where they getting any and everything that they want. And sometimes they don't value the value of money, and, just people that's unfortunate, they privileged kids. So,
what you need to realize is that you blessed. Be thankful for that. You don't have to shit on other people.
Exactly.
That's not okay.
Not okay at all.
Because the jailhouse, they open. They always open. They take anybody.
So he going down, and he an honor student. So you would think you would have more intelligence and be more, mindful of the things that you out here doing.
Right.
So he just like a loose cannon. It sound like. So that's not the same argument I seen a while back where he was in the parking lot with somebody.
That's another incident. He wanted to pull out something like that too.
Yeah, see, that's happening too much.
Yeah.
Because that was this year too, right?
I don't know if it was this year.
Okay.
Maybe 2 years ago or something like that. But he needs to watch that. I don't know if it's the little man complex or syndrome or something like that.
Yeah.
But,
which is something that's real. It does happen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to happen to that baby while he out there doing the most.
Yeah, he got to get his life in order. T.I. and them need to snatch him up and make him understand some things. Rhonda said she drinking some tequila and tonic. Cheers. Cheers to my birthday. Cheers. Hey, Dave.
I got to sip my drink. I hate these paper straws now. I just like them because they cute.
I can't do them paper straws. I don't even drink out of paper cups. It got to be a glass cup. Got to be. Hey there, how you doing, Tressa? How are you? Thank you for coming through. Found Tressa. She always showing up. Thank you. All right, y'all. So next, who we gonna talk about? You want me to talk about Michael Hill? I can go over that one. I didn't write too much down. But let me go over this fool right here. Let me put him up on the screen.
Thank you so much, Didi. Didi's main thing.
Didi's main thing.
What out of Didi's main thing?
Okay. So this guy right here, I saw this today. Let me pull up because I did have something else. His name is Michael Todd Hill. So he won $10 million through a scratch off. I think he won the guy hit the scratch off in August, it says, of 2017. He from North Carolina. He worked at a nuclear plant, and he was married when he hit the million. He took the 10 million. He took the lump sum, which gave him, I think they said, a little over $4 million. So he was married. Said that he was going to invest, and his wife had some kind of business. So he was married at the time when he got into the business, and obviously he has a girlfriend, or had a girlfriend for like a year and a half, a 23-year-old girl. Actually, her name was Keona Graham, and she was reported missing by her mother when she failed to show up for her job as a correctional officer. This was in July of 2020. So obviously, I don't know if they didn't know what they knew. Kind of found out what happened to her then. She was found in a hotel with one gunshot wound to the back of her head. They recently, it says here, her body was found inside a room at the Surf Stay Hotel by housekeepers the next day. An autopsy confirmed that she died from a single bullet wound to the head while asleep. Hill was arrested on July 22nd and confessed to the killing of Graham. But he thought, because he thought she was texting other men while in the hotel room, and the two have been in a relationship for a year and a half, it says. It doesn't say if he was still married or not, because again, he got this money back in 2017, but it doesn't really tell us if he's still married. It just said that this young lady was his girlfriend, and he killed her all because he thought she was texting. So he got this money in 2017. He also could not afford an attorney.
How much was it again?
For what he got 10 million, but he took the lump sum, which he ended up with 4 million.
Okay.
But he got this in 2017.
And now he can't afford a lawyer.
Yeah, can't even afford a lawyer. So on May 27th, they sentenced, he was 54. They sentenced him to life in prison without possibility of parole. He was also given 22 to 36 months for possession of a firearm by a felon. So he was a felon as well.
Wow.
So this damn fool.
That's crazy.
How can you be that blessed to get something like that that's so hard for people to, I mean, that's like a real live, like a dream of people to hit the lottery. That don't happen every day. And you take advantage of that, like, that just show you his mind just was sick, period.
It's been like that.
Been like that, and I would really like to know, where is his wife? What she had to say about all of this? But I'm glad they caught him. I'm glad his ass is locked up. And that's just so sad that girl, 23 years old, had to lose her life. And that happens a lot, not all the time, but a lot of times these older men get with these younger girls and they act really controlling. You know what I mean? He probably already was pissed. If he don't have no money, you'd have had $4 million and you broke now. That'll send anybody over the edge. You know what I mean? So who knows what was going on in that hotel room and in that relationship. It's just really sad and just crazy that she had to lose her life like that,
That was crazy. Like what Dave said, that they say the lottery is a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a whole TV show about that.
Yeah. Dior said, "Hey, Mimi." Hey, Dior.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, that's Deja.
Oh, that's somebody else.
Right. Hey, Yvette. Hey, boo. Tressa said he got a lot of nerve. She wasn't doing anything. He wasn't doing. Right. People got money and don't know how to act. Yes, it's just crazy. Like, how could you have? I wouldn't give a damn. If I had $4 million, you could text whoever the hell you want to. I could go buy me something if I want.
And you can get the hell on too. I ain't got to kill you.
Like, it's just crazy. Like, people mindsets is so damn horrible. Like, damn, that's just crazy. But anyway, so that's that damn Michael Hill.
I ain't heard nothing about that.
A straight jackass. I saw it early this morning. Because he just got sentenced a couple days ago. So I don't know if he had been in. I don't know if they meant he just was arrested this July or he was arrested right after. No, it had to be following that because that was right. So maybe he been in jail all this time and he finally confessed. You know, he probably was trying to get away with it, but it ain't no getting away with it. Either way it go, the law gonna whoop you and then God gonna whoop your ass. So. So yeah, so that's that.
Y'all want to move on to
Cora Jakes. Let's go to Cora Jakes. Yeah.
Okay. This right here, I wanted to comment on this topic because of the church and how people can just worship people that are just human in flesh and bone, just flesh. And so, and then with the church, from me reading and stuff like that, they cover up a lot. Like the worst things that a person could ever do, they cover it up and still want to worship you, and you need to have your ass in jail. So if you guys didn't know, I don't know if you heard about it or not, but T.D. Jakes' daughter, Cora Jakes, she's a pastor and a preacher, and she's over what's the name of that Potter House Children's Ministry.
Yes, I love T.D. Jakes and Sarah Jakes. I watch them all the time. But go ahead.
Okay, but honey, did you know about her husband, Brandon Coleman?
I didn't know. That's why I'm so interested in this story because I had no clue about any of this.
Okay, well, Brandon was arrested on May 4th of 22 in Dallas for inappropriate continuous contact with children.
Wow.
So he has been messing around with kids. He's in jail. He locked up right now for it. And on Cora's end, what I just was finding out, first of all, I was just thinking about the husband. And now, as I researched him, what came out about her is they're saying that now let me see if I can play this one for y'all.
Yeah.
This lady is destroyed. Her name is Michelle. She's saying that Cora Jakes stole her child from her. Her 7-year-old.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, so this is getting deeper.
She said that Cora Jakes stole her child from her. Cora and the lady was supposed to be helping her and counseling her. She said that she'd known her since they were like 12 years old, and she had assured her that I'm here to help you, with your baby and everything like that. But Cora allegedly said that she can't have kids.
Okay. So before you continue, I know T.D. Jakes. I've seen Sarah, and I see the other daughter that's always there. Do he only have those two?
Yes.
Do you know?
Yes. Well, that's what they're saying.
Okay.
And they're saying that he has been inappropriately doing things to those kids as well.
To who kids?
Them kids.
What are the kids that she took in?
Yes. And that's why this mother is so distraught, because she don't know if it's been happening to her child, which is the boy. And she said that Cora straight took the baby from her, even cornered her in her office one day and told her that if you don't give me the baby, I'm going to take the baby from you. How she was able to get the baby from her was through manipulation. The woman claims, she said the lady says that she was going through postpartum depression, and she was not she wasn't connecting to the child as as a normal situation would. But postpartum depression, I didn't have it, but from what these women are saying is horrible.
It is. It is. I had it maybe with my oldest daughter for like a day or two. I just went really low in the hospital, but the next day I was okay. But some people don't come out of postpartum depression, and it's what it does is it turns into a different mental illness. You know what I mean? So postpartum depression needs to be taken very seriously, because some people don't come out of it, you know what I mean? And it can be very dangerous if they're with their children, you know what I mean?
So
yeah.
She manipulated the lady out of her child. She manipulated her out of her child. That's what the lady says.
And this was a lady that went to their church?
I'm not sure if she went to the church, but it was a long time friend.
Wow.
Since, like I said, since they were like 12 years old. I don't know who's the oldest. Okay, here's a little bit. Can y'all hear this?
She did everything that she could to get what she wanted. Her and her husband. From constantly telling me that I didn't have my son for myself, to backing me in a corner in her office at her home when they stayed in Grand Prairie, her and her husband Brandon, and telling me that if I did not give my son to them, that they would take him from me. Making me feel like I was inadequate to take care of one child, although I already had 3 kids. Making it seem like she was there to help me, but the whole time she was planning and conniving to take my son Jason. After I had my son Jason, because while I was pregnant with Jason.
Well,
so that was where did she say that at? That was just an audio.
She did live saying that.
So does she have her son now?
No, they still got the baby.
So the Jakes still had a baby. Is she still with her husband or ex-husband?
No, they now she all of a sudden popped up one day, from what people are saying. She popped up one day and announced that they was getting a divorce. Didn't say why or anything.
He's currently in jail.
He's currently locked up in jail, where he need to be.
For molestation.
Continuous, they say.
So, and I wonder if, now what my question is, what I would like to know, if she knew.
Right. And that's what they're saying. People are saying that they need to probably investigate her, because what made her just up and divorce the man, and then I think they're saying that they knew he was, he had it in him to do things like that.
Wow. That is crazy. Let's see what the chat is saying. Didi main thing. Hey, Didi. Oh, she done came over here. Hey, Didi. Okay. Thank you, Didi. What's up, Tasha? What's up, sis? Tasha said, I went through it after my miscarriage. I didn't know it was postpartum depression because the baby wasn't born, but my doctor confirmed it. It is a scary feeling. Yes, it is, because, it's mental illness and it just comes out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's because women hormones just go all over the place. Like, your body go through so much when you carrying a child and after you have a baby. Like, mental illness is really serious when you have, after you have a baby. So anybody that has had a baby or knows somebody and you see those signs, you really need to get them some kind of help. I used to work for Help Me Grow for like almost 10 years, where I dealt with women and kids, women that were pregnant, and I dealt with them till their babies were 3 years old. So I saw it a lot. And I had a client that suffered from it really bad. Like, she had no connection with her baby at all. So it's really scary. It's really sad. And that's sad. If this, even though it's alleged, if that is something that, she did, that's horrible. You know what I mean? Like,
Tasha said how she don't get how she can take the kid. I don't either. But what I think what happened was, in one of her vulnerable moments, like I said, that she manipulated her into it. She already was depressed. She didn't feel like this lady's telling you, I don't mean you no harm. I'm just here to help you. So she let the lady have the baby, as far as supposed to being a godmother or
she was close to her. So she felt comfortable with letting her see her, help her. And especially if she was going through something, she probably needed that mental break. You know, but to not give your child, her child back that's where the issue came in at. And I don't see how legally she could do that though.
Right. But she's saying that she's a little bit discouraged because these are some high name people. They sit with presidents, they sit with very important people. And so she's like, it's just little old me, you know.
Right, yeah.
So that's how she do it.
But the best thing to do like now is just really go to social media when it's something like this, because it seems like that's the only thing. And we can't believe everything that's on social media. That's why we say alleged, because we don't know if this is really going on. And this is really a family that I watch like on a daily basis. Like I watch them in the morning, you know, just to clear my head before I get to anything else, you know. So I really like TD Jakes. I love Sarah Jakes, and I love her because she's so open about her life of being pregnant when she was 13 and just ever her relationships that she's been through. So I really like her because she's so open, you know, about her life. So, but again, you just never know what's going on behind closed doors, you know what I mean, in people's house. Just because you see somebody that looks like glitz and glamour doesn't mean that that's exactly what's going on, you know. So Tasha said, "Oh, she used her during her lowest to sow evil." Yes, very evil. Yeah, and I if that comes out to be true, that's horrible.
And listen, so what also was said is that what's her name? Cora, she's probably going through a lot of pressure with seeing these happy families, and then the fact that she can't, you know, have one.
Yeah, and I think some people do go through that. You know what I mean? Like it's a depression for them, you know, because some people really want to have kids, you know what I mean? And when they can't, it may set up some kind of mental illness. And I mean, we've seen that on Lifetime movies all the time. You know what I mean?
Some Lifetime mess.
Yeah, like, you know, people actually murdering people, taking their babies out their stomach. People really lose their mind sometimes when, you know, they can't get
desperate. They feel desperate.
Yeah, so, you know, it happens all the time. And it's definitely a Lifetime movie if it's true. But I just pray that she had no clue that her husband was a child molester, you know, because like that in itself is just like sick.
That's sick.
You know, and I hope they throw his ass up under the jail, lock that bitch 10 times, and have something done to him.
I want about 5 big dudes up in there with him.
Throw his ass in the hole with him.
Yeah, if this come out to be true.
You know, men like that and people like that, because women do it too. I feel like they need to have done to them exactly what they do to others. Yeah. You know, I'm one of them people.
Around the clock.
Period. Exactly. Hey, Carson, welcome. So, yeah, that's deep. You really, and when you told me about that, and then I went on YouTube for a minute, and something did pop up, but I didn't read it because I wanted to see what you had to say. Because I hadn't heard that. Like, that was something, it's so much.
Yeah.
Every day is turning. Every day is something new in the news, you know?
I think also people should know, don't be up here cherishing the ground a person walk on and stuff like that. You know, if you want to believe in something, believe in your higher power, but not a man.
Yes, because everybody is with sin. Everybody. Yeah. Everybody. And I think I said that on our last show. You know, sometimes people just look at social media and think everything is what you see, and it's not. You know what I mean? You cannot believe everything you see. You can't believe everything you read, because half these people is lying, taking loans out. They doing all kind of things just to sit on social media and show you something that's not real. You know what I mean? Be your true authentic self. You know, that's what's, because if you have to keep up a lie, trying to keep up a lie is hard. You would drive your damn self crazy trying to keep up a lie. That's a big ass lie, trying to keep that up. You know what I mean? You're gonna be robbing banks real soon.
For what?
It's only so many loans you could take out before shit hit the fan.
Right.
So yeah. Yeah, you cannot believe everything that you see and hear for sure. Definitely. All right, so we're going on over to Monique and DL Hughley.
Yeah.
That's our last one for the day, but it's a lot. Let me pull up a picture of them. I got some receipts and I also got some audio
Okay.
from her comedy show and his response that I heard today on Instagram from his show. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to get to a picture here. And I'm sure everybody done heard about this because Queen said just a few minutes ago.
What? What?
You just said 3 hours ago they said she's still going off. So yeah. Yeah, it's still going on. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to. I got all of this approved contract. Y'all gotta bear with me. Your girl is new at this, and for some reason I can't pull it up. Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
Hold on. It's coming. But just to start off, just so I could just start it off for y'all. Wait a minute, I'm trying to send it to myself real quick.
But why did I hear that she said the DL stands for down low?
She did. You gonna hear it in this clip that I'm gonna play.
She a mess.
Yes. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I got the picture. It's coming. It is coming to y'all. Hold on. I think. Oh, there it go. Okay, here we go. So Monique and DL Hughley. So obviously they had a show in Detroit. So I don't know if this was their first show, which I'm assuming it was because obviously this mess would have been understood, but I guess it wasn't. So they had a show in Detroit, and Monique says that she was approached to do the show or was told that she would be the headliner on the show. And I assume DL Hughley said that he was going to be the headliner. So whoever was promoting and doing production told Monique she was the headliner, and DL Hughley was told that he was the headliner. So I guess a few minutes, Monique says when she gets to the show, that she was told that he was going last. So whoever's the headliner goes last. And the reason you want to be the headliner, of course, is because of the that's their job. So of course they want to be the headliner. Plus you get paid more money and you get to go last. So it's almost like it's your show. So so that's why she was happy that she was the headliner, and she's been the headliner of shows before. And so has DL Hughley. So minutes before the show, she's told that she's not going to be the headliner, and she pissed off. She's saying that he had a hissy fit, and I guess they switched it to him being the headliner. And so she goes on to the show and tells her side of the story. So I assume they had no clue that she was going up there to say this. She probably had a whole nother script, but she went up there and let it be known that she was not happy with what was going on. So I hope my fan, I don't know if y'all can hear my fan this whole time, but it was hot in my room. So I hate that I forgot to turn my fan off. But let me play this for y'all. Hold on. So y'all can hear. So this was her
I had to go through to stand in front of you beautiful motherfuckers tonight. Y'all don't understand the fight.
Can y'all hear?
To stand in front of y'all tonight. Y'all don't understand I'm ready to walk the fuck up out of here. But I said I came at the people down of motherfucking Detroit. Because the promoters is ready as a motherfucker. So the contract.
Oh, she said she can't hear. Can y'all hear?
The motherfucking contract.
Ooh, the mic on here.
I'm over here on
Ness
channel.
The headliner. Let me say it again. The headliner. That's what the motherfucking contract says. Monique is to be the last motherfucking person on the goddamn stage. She is the headliner. That's what I signed the fuck up for. I'm 30 plus years in this motherfucking business, and I don't open for no goddamn body. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. But a nigga named Dale Hughley turned into a bitch and said, I won't perform if she does that. I won't go out if she does that. Nigga, you open for the kings of comedy. I close for the queens of comedy, nigga. I don't fuck with nobody. So I don't fuck with no motherfucking body. But when you cross the line with me, nigga, you have crossed the motherfucking line. And that bitch nigga has crossed the motherfucking line. See, we got a history, nigga. We got a history. That nigga went on a tour talking about Monique wasn't. You can Google it right now. D.L. Hughley on Monique, all I wasn't worth all of this bullshit. And nigga, you put your feet under my motherfucking table. So you came to my home, nigga, and you put your feet under my motherfucking table. I don't get down like that, goddammit. You got a bitch wrong. You talk about young love, and because of their names, nigga, your name is DL. What the fuck does it stand for? Yeah. How far you bending over, nigga, on the DL? See, black women, let me tell you something. A lot of black men in Hollywood got a problem with me. Because I got a motherfucking black king. That's my husband. And them niggas can't understand it. They can't fathom it. It makes them motherfucking sick. Because at what time did black men start attacking black women? What kind of real nigga is that? That's a bitch nigga. That's a bitch nigga. What kind of real nigga would ever attack a goddamn black woman? A bitch nigga. I feel sorry for D.L. Hughley's family. I feel sorry for his motherfucking wife. Because how do you suck the dick of a coward?
Wow.
I want to give you the history lesson so you understand. See, when I look at my wives and sisters, and she look at me like this, get that, nigga. Thank you, mama. See, I did this radio show one time, right? Because I'm thinking, this is my boy. This nigga ain't never had no motherfucking problem, yo. Right? This my motherfucking dude. So we on a radio show, and when we get to the end of the motherfucking program, this is your program. This one the England program. When we get to the end of the program, they say, Monique, would you like to play a game? Well, bitch, I like to play games. So I said, sure. Let's play a game. And it's a game called Would You Rather. Would you rather? I said, fuck it, let's go. And then the sister Jasmine says, would you rather your husband fuck Lee Daniels without a condom or Corinne Steffens with one? I want y'all to hear the bitch shit this nigga that tried to put me through, y'all. Would you rather your husband fuck like nigga? What kind of shit are you putting over the air to your motherfucking listeners? That's cool shit. Be careful who's feeding your motherfucking soul.
So yeah. So that was her right at the show. Right after she
That's crazy.
Right after she finds out she's not the headliner, she flips out and go on stage.
That's crazy.
And says that, okay?
She ain't had no business saying that shit about that man.
That
was
a lot.
If she was DL wife, I know one thing.
Yes,
One
yes,
thing
that's
too.
my sis. Hey, sis. Yeah,
Oh,
Tosh says she mad.
she's mad. That was way too much. I
Way
didn't hear all
too
that.
much. So, do I got more receipts though. So she says, so they've been going back and forth all week, okay? So she says that she got a whole contract, which she does. She got a contract that her management company, which is her husband, drew up, and it is signed by the promoters and everything on the 28th of May that she is the headliner. So that's what she's thinking. She was the headliner. DL Hughley produced some forms that actually he had from the 29th. So she got her signed on the 28th. His paperwork is on the 29th, but his paperwork is actually a deal memo, which the deal memo is just like you setting up the stage of what's gonna happen, and then the contract comes after that, which they sign off on. So the deal memo is just telling you the order everybody gonna be in, you the headliner or whatever. So his paperwork, his deal memo said that, but Monique actually had a contract that was signed. She actually showed that. Okay. But her date was May 28th. His was May 29th. So she asked him, where's your contract that say this though? The deal memo is not enough. It's not set in stone like a contract. Okay. A contract is a set in stone. The deal memo is almost like an outline of what's to come. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So she asked him, where's your contract though? You know what I mean? The deal memo is telling us that you were supposed to be the headliner. Yeah. But I actually got a contract. Yes, my management company's set it up. That's what a management company do. But the producers and the production company signed off on it that she was a headliner. So she actually produced all of this. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all that, which was her proof of which was her contract. You probably won't be able to really see much of it, but I'm gonna also show y'all this real quick, which is okay. This was on the 28th, the same day that her contract was signed. You can see this form here. I gotta look over here because I can't see y'all. But on there, it actually shows her last. So who's ever last in the lineup is always the headliner. So y'all can see that on the 28th that she did have that proof. Okay. So that's that. And then she actually had a schedule which shows that she was the headliner. So I'm gonna show y'all that now.
She is too old for all this bull crap.
Huh?
Tasha said she's too old for this.
So this is the schedule. Y'all can see she is last on the schedule. So she is the headliner, as you can see at the bottom. So this is the schedule she was given, okay? And then I'm going to show you his schedule that he was given. So in my opinion, to me, the fight, this is the part that I don't get. She's saying that he had a hissy fit in the back, saying if she the headliner, I'm not going on. She's saying that he was going all off. Now that part wasn't confirmed. So this is DL Hughley's schedule where you see he's at the bottom. So to me, whoever's in and who's ever doing this production, the producers of this show, seems like they telling them both some information just so that they could do this show. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that they do that with these artists sometimes. Just like I went to a concert this summer and it was Scarface was the headliner. I get there, Scarface not even there. Before I'm on my way, people like, Scarface can't be there. He just had a kidney transplant. I'm like, he did? So there's no way he was going to be there. But they were actually selling these tickets to us saying Scarface was the headliner. You get what I'm saying? So they do this all the time. So I think that's what happened. They probably was telling them both something different. Yeah. So the argument and should be with the production company and the promoters, whoever did this. So that's where your argument was. And for her to go on stage, it's like she didn't even have time to calm down, de-escalate. Like she just went all in. And I think that she already had some kind of beef with him because she said that he went on the talk show and talked about her like a dog. And then she said she went to his show and they asked her, they did the have you ever or would you rather questions and asked her, would she rather her husband have sex with Lee Daniels, which is somebody she had issues with in the past, or which is a man, if y'all don't know, or Stephan, what's her name? Corinne Stephens, who is Superhead. If y'all don't know who that is, who done ran through the whole, all the rappers and everything. So that's a hell of a question to ask somebody, though. You know what I mean? And she felt like he was being funny, for him to even ask that question. You know what I mean? Which that is a low blow. I do agree. But do I think that you should have went on there and just like, I wish I could see what D.L. Hughley. I wish I could see what D.L. Hughley had to say on stage after the fact. So I do have what D.L. Hughley said too. So you could go ahead and respond, and I'll play that after the fact.
Well, but I ain't got much of a response, but that lady knows she did wrong. She childish. She childish as hell for that. Yeah. You don't sit there and talk about nobody like that.
Yeah.
I know one thing. If that was my husband, woo, bitch.
That was a lot. That was a whole, like she told him a new ass.
Told him all kind of names and everything.
Woo, she talked to him horrible. And it doesn't help that she has already been blackballed in social media. Right. She's already been blackballed with everything because of what she went through with Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels. So, Lee Daniels just apologized to her not too long ago about everything. So that kind of made her feel better and kind of look better. Like maybe something did go wrong with that whole deal with Precious.
No, but she falling back into it now.
Yeah, but now you making people feel like, and like D.L. Hughley said in one of his posts, he said, like you just played your autobiography and Precious. Yeah. You know what I mean? Which I thought was a low blow, but after somebody go on stage and say something like that to you, and he also said that you have all these people saying something wrong with you. At one point, you have the same people saying the same thing. You got to sometimes look at yourself, which is really true. You know what I mean? Everybody can't see the same thing. You know what I mean? And he said against his better judgment, he said so many people wouldn't work with her. He said a lot of people told him that. But after he went to her house, which he said she invited him to a fight party, he said he changed his mind because he really had a good time and everything. So against his better judgment, he said, okay, because he wasn't going to even do the show. But he decided to do it. And this is what happened. Like, this is crazy. So do y'all want to hear his response on his show?
Yeah, I'm ready to hear. But let me just say, Lunel said that she's an egomaniac.
Okay.
And I believe that.
Could be. Yeah, let's read some of this stuff that's in chat because they go... Oh my God. Tasha said, I think she should have stayed professional. Yes. Tasha said she too old for this. Tara said age doesn't always breed maturity. That's facts. Yeah, that is definitely facts. Tara said, unfortunate. Tasha said, poor Scarface. Yeah, he doing good, though. He's actually coming here in July. I love him. It's his final tour, too. Hey, Sonya, what's going on? Yvette said, right. Tara said, I think she's still in character for Precious. Like, I almost wanted to go back and watch Precious. I swear. Because I'm like,
something ain't right about that.
Woo, and that lady was horrible. I read that book in college. Huh?
People already know you as problematic. Why you want to keep being problematic and then be mad at somebody when they get mad at you?
Yes, like that. And even if he had changed the lineup, even if he was in the back having a bitch fit, walk off. Don't do the show. You hadn't even walked out there yet. So don't do it if you that upset and then explain to everybody later after you calm down, because that is something. That's something that we have to learn how to reassess before we speak. And I'm one of them people too, like, because I will fly off. I'm known for that. My sister in the chat, she could tell you that.
We ain't no business talking about that man like that.
Yeah, but I mean, I ain't never did nothing that deep. Like, now that was deep.
That man like that.
Yeah, that was deep, how she went in. Carson said, I wish both of them had handled this a little in a different way. Yeah, because that was a lot. Like, she said a whole lot of, like, horrible.
You say that type of stuff to your worst enemy.
Exactly. Like, ooh, she didn't say, but she ain't say nothing. She ain't saved nothing. Okay, so this is him.
And who I want to work for, I want to work with. I don't work because that is a very precious place to me. I've been offered.
Can y'all hear
a gig, a couple of gigs, 3 or 4 gigs, to work with Monique in LA, in Brooklyn, in Houston, and I turned them down because I didn't think it would work. So after talking to a lot of people. And one of the very people in this room about how things are different. 2 of the very people in this room, as a matter of fact, and how things are different, and look at how things are coming around. I decided it would be wrong for me not to give somebody a chance based on things that they'd never done to me. That would have been wrong to me. And when she talks, she goes on her diatribe, and she talks about me having my feet under her table. That was at her invitation. I was doing a gig in Greenbelt, Maryland. She lived in Baltimore. She was having a fight party. It was I think Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson. And sure enough, I came to her table at her invitation. It was a wonderful time. As a matter of fact, it was based on that interaction, along with talking to people, I decided that I would do these gigs. I decided I would do it. And now I know what Tyler Perry knows. I know what Lee Daniels knows. I know what Oprah knows. I know what Steve Harvey knows. I know what Charlamagne the God knows. I know what Netflix knows. Saying yes to Monique is an occupational hazard. Now, we're playing a gig in Detroit this weekend. I know I'm going on at 9:45. I leave the hotel. I get there around 9. Monique had just gotten there. She's supposed to be there at 8:40. She had just gotten there, gone at 8:40. She got there at 8:38. What Monique was trying to do was to slow walk the show. She didn't end up being on for 30 minutes. The oldest trick in the world is, if I want to change the order and I don't have merit, I'll try to make people wait so long that everybody gets nervous and go, please just go on so we can avoid a conflict. That didn't happen. Monique got on stage. Monique actually felt like she had merit. She would have done one of 3 things. Either she would have took it up with the promoter, and she did, and the promoter said, we're going on, and whether you're going or not, that's a different thing. You would have not done it, but she knew she had to get on stage, or she would have been in breach of contract, or she would have come to talk to me. She didn't ever, and I emphatically emphasize this, she never once talked to me. I haven't seen Monique in years. I didn't see her at the venue before, after, or during. I haven't spoken or seen Monique. So if you really thought that you had a legitimate contract dispute, you would have come to me and said, hey, I have this contract, you had this contract. Notice not one thing on that contract, not one person she has on that contract, not one thing happened. Do you know why? Because it wasn't legitimate. And she goes on stage. And she proceeds to eviscerate me. Not just me, but Steve Harvey, the sexual, my wife, my dog later on in subsequent conversation. Let me ask you something. What did any of that have to do with an alleged contract dispute? What did Steve Harvey have to do with your contract? What did I have to do with your contract? What did my dog have to do with your contract? What does my wife have to do with your contract? You wrote your contract, you and your daddy. You proceeded to say things that were so patently insulting that it was galling. It was galling. You asked in subsequent conversations why I have a dog, a support dog. What kind of person has a support dog? I have that dog because my father died. My children and family decided they would get a dog from where he was from, and I named the dog after my father. I don't have a dog to keep people away from me. I have a dog, so I have my father with me all the time. That is an act of love, which you know very little about. You proceeded to assault my sexuality. You have the temerity to assault someone's sexuality, a man's sexuality, given who you lay next to. None of that had anything to do with alleged contract dispute. You could have taken that up with a lawyer. You would have gotten out. You could have not gone on stage, but you knew you didn't have a valid contract, and you do what you always have done. You tried to weaponize black femininity. You tried to turn that audience against me. You tried to burn everything down, like you do all the time. Who calls Netflix and thinks I can get $10 million because I did the Queens of Comedy? Who thinks you can get on stage and still live off that? I was a king of comedy. You never hear me talking about it because in this business, like any other, it isn't what you have done, it's what you do. That show was one I signed on to do. I made the quintessential mistake, the horrible mistake that like Tyler Perry, like Lee Daniels, like Oprah, like all these people of saying yes to you. And it is an occupational hazard. It is my fault. I have learned my lesson. You didn't just, and the thing that bothers me the most isn't the things that you said, because I know who I am and I know what I do. And I have a pristine reputation, and everybody who knows me know what I'm about. It's this whole, my dear, my babies, I love you for real, which is so transparently false, it is ridiculous. But the thing that was really the most annoying, the thing that was really the most bothersome, is after a terrible couple of weeks where people were being slain in Buffalo, where people were being slain, kids were getting slain in school, and people had come to a comedy show to get away from all of their problems, you besieged them with yours. The one contract that isn't in dispute is the one that the audience had with us to entertain them. But every single time, more and more, you spend half of your time talking about your grievances and what you didn't get and who did this to you. Listen, when you burn things up and you sit back to watch the results of them, she's literally set that stage on fire, said the most incendiary things ever, and I had to go on stage. She has the temerity to call me a coward. A coward would have left. A coward would have said, I can't go. You didn't even want to go on when you had a contract that you knew not to be true. You made up this whole narrative that you knew not to be true, and you played that out in front of the audience. And then I had to go on behind you. And you know what you did? You sat back and you tried to watch your damage. You set the stage on fire and you watched what you've done. You know who does that? Arsonists do that. Arsonists set shit on fire and try to see the damage it does. But I blame myself because I know now what I didn't before. Saying yes to you is an occupational hazard, one I will not repeat. I don't blame you. I wish you well. But when you do the things you do, when everything's about you, when you're vitriolic, when you have all these fights with all of these entities, it is you. Precious was not a movie. Precious was an autobiography. That is who you are, literally. You mad at the contract you and daddy wrote, your daddy? And I don't know why you call a man daddy and you pay for him. That's a son. Let's be clear. I am not angry with you. I'm angry with me. I did what I knew not to be true. But I'm going to tell you something. When you burn and you destroy and you wreck, you are not a queen of comedy. You're a queen of ashes. Now, while I'm going to go back to work and you get back to your kingdom of smoke. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the jazz report coming for 50. Drop them.
Yeah. So that was his reply. So, and that was a lot. But, you know, he was just going back off of what we pretty much just said. But again, some of the things he said in there about her husband, that's why I feel like it was tension already there with her, where she wanted to check him. It just was not the proper place to do it.
You don't do that.
It was not the proper place to do it. And I would love to hear how he came on stage after the fact. Like, that had to be so humiliating to come out there after she just, like, she drug him. She drug him hard.
Well, guess what? If somebody would have got on there and said all that shit about her and her damn husband and called her all kind of bitches, this, that, and the third, she would have been on all the damn
she have been in jail.
all around the world, in jail, and then all over the blogs talking stuff about how she being treated unfairly and women's rights and all that too. And of course, I'm for women's rights, but you can't do that to somebody and not expect no backlash. Why can you spew all this stuff out and can't nobody say nothing to you? You ain't right.
Who gonna work with you now? Who?
She blackballing her own self.
Who would want to work with you? Like that is like you went out there and you ripped that man a new asshole, like for real. And I really want to know, the question I want to know, even if he did, it still wasn't right. Was he really having that hissy fit, or was that in her head or did the promoters just they just played you? You get what I'm saying? Did you hear him having this hissy fit, or did you really just think that's what happened because the promoters played both of y'all and you went out there and just went off? You know what I mean? Didn't really think about it. You have to stop. You got to think before you react, because that was so damaging to her career. It was already damaged. But I don't think this helped you out anymore. And she might have just been to the point that she don't even give a damn no more because she already blackballed. So, you know, but I thought it was trying to get better for her. Tasha said they don't get the promoters mad. I believe that's what she's saying. Them beef with each other. We all need to learn how to communicate. Exactly. Tara said, I'm all for women empowerment, but he right. Yep. Yvette said right, because he said he hadn't talked to her. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He said he hadn't even talked to her. Like he going off what the promoters then gave him. So he just, in his head, he the headliner. And then it makes you think, because he said she came late. She could have came late.
Said all of them make the same paycheck.
Huh?
Ricky Smiley said that all of them make the same paycheck.
No matter if they're the headliner or not?
That's what he said. I watched it earlier. He said they all make the same paycheck. And so it's really kind of up to them to come to each other and say, hey, this is what it's looking like. How you feel? And if somebody say, well, yeah, I do kind of want to go first. And then you know, y'all in y'all community together, you let it go. That's your brother, that's your sister. You let it go and let them have it.
Right.
You have that type of, you know, workforce, whatever.
Either way it go, it was horrible. It's just so damn horrible. Like, man.
It is. And she need to stop.
Made the whole statement of mad black woman. Just look, she just the face of it right now. She mad at the world.
That was too much.
Too much.
Man.
When I heard that, I said, oh my God.
If that was my husband, it ain't no telling what the hell I would have done did to that lady. I would have stayed up all night.
Trying to figure out how you could get to her.
I'm taking you down.
And then D.L. Hughley said, I guess she called her husband daddy, and
yeah.
He like, you should be calling him the son.
Damn son.
I'm like, yeah, that is so. I mean, some people call that man daddy. I don't know. That's weird to me.
That's a damn son. You gotta take care of him.
He said that's you paying them. So I don't know. Just crazy. So y'all gotta let us know how y'all feel in the chat. Like that was the top of the news. It's been at the top of the news for the last couple days. Like that's been everywhere. Okay.
You know, normally I don't click on it because I'm like, oh, they just want to acting out again.
Mm-hmm.
So
hey, yeah, like all that stuff that went on with her and Lee Daniels and Oprah and all that, like I never really paid attention to it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I did realize that she hadn't really been doing anything. Like it was really hard for her to, you know, I thought she was just sitting back, but obviously she's been blackballed all this time. You know, you dealing with Oprah, you know, and big names. So they said she was blackballed because Lee Daniels was a really good friend of hers, and she told him she would be a guest appearance in the show, be a star in the show for $50,000. So he paid her $50,000 to do Precious. Mm-hmm. But what happened was Oprah and Tyler Perry helped fund the movie for Lee Daniels. Mm-hmm. So when they came on and they seen how great the movie was, they wanted to promote it more, and they wanted Monique to promote the movie more. She refused because she said it was no contract and they wasn't giving her no more money. So, which I understand that. I ain't moving without no money either. You know, business is business. You done gave me $50,000. So I guess they wanted her to go overseas and promote her. I don't know. But she told them no. So since she told them no, she became confrontational. You know, so it could be both ways. She became confrontational. And after that, she been blackballed, I guess, ever since.
Honey, this behavior she displayed here lately,
it makes everything... Wait a minute, Tara said, my sister said, oh Lord, she a Sag. I swear I was going to look up and see what her sign was. I was like, I hope she ain't no Gemini. Tara said, we don't want her. I swear I was going to look up her sign and see what her sign was. Because, yeah, Monique, she got to learn not to pop off like that. That pop off, I think that pop off might have just took it to nailed her coffin.
At this point, she know what she doing. She know what the hell she doing.
And she's supposed to have a new role in Lee Daniels' Netflix, something that's coming out on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw that.
Called.
I'm still excited for it, but honey, she need to stop all that.
Yeah, I wonder if that's still gonna happen. Now, if that come out and she ain't in it, we know some shit in the game.
She got all this talent here. She ain't gonna let nobody see it if she keep on doing all this mess.
Ooh, wee, Monique. Man, that was not good for the Black woman. You didn't show nothing too good right there.
All this?
I don't know. I done seen her pop off, and she, you know, her stand-up, she goes off, but just going off on people. And that's why I'm thinking, am I thinking that everything she say is a lie? I don't think that, but I think she done been through so much. And I'm sure that business is so rough and so tough. It's a lot of shit that we don't see. So I do believe that. But I think it's been so much that she just done lost it. Like, she just don't give a damn. So she just, like, I'm blackballed, so I don't care. I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to. You know what I mean? And say how I feel. So, you know, it might be a few different things. You know, she just not happy with herself. I don't know what the hell the problem is. But she needs some help.
The last one.
Huh? Probably the last, she needs some help.
No, she ain't totally satisfied with herself or what she got going on in life.
Yeah. You know, and it may be, you know, something that she don't really want to recognize, and she just taking it out on everybody else. So that could definitely be that. Tara says she has enough dollars to get some good therapy.
Go ahead and put it to use, because honey, she need it bad to go up there and talk about that man like that.
Yes. And she dogged that. She did him dirty. She did him so wrong. But yes, y'all. So that was our last update, hot topic. That was a hot one.
I'm over here fanning, honey, because child.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna be a lot. This is definitely censored, not for the children. Because when I tell you she went in, she went in. That was crazy.
And it wasn't even called. That wasn't even called for.
Yes. So yeah, if y'all watch this on the replay, let us know down in the comments what y'all feel about these stories. I'm glad everybody came through. And so next week.
Back on me. We don't know what we're gonna do yet, but it's back on me, y'all, over here on Queen Kesh page.
Yeah, next week it'll be on Queen Kesh page. If she don't show up next Wednesday, we'll make if y'all following, make sure y'all follow us on both of our on our Instagrams, and we'll post it in our community tabs on YouTube as well. But Queen Kesh is the same on Instagram. You got 2 H's on Instagram?
Yes.
Queen Kesh with 2 H's, and my name is Ketoliciousness on Instagram with the underscore in between Ketolicious and Ness. So yeah, so we'll announce it over there in time to let y'all know if we'll be there next Wednesday again. My birthday is Sunday, so say happy birthday to me down in the comments.
Everybody Ketoliciousness down in the comments.
Yes, I'll be on the plane on my way back home during around that time, so I won't be able to get on live. So Queen will let you guys know if if she'll be live or not. If not, that following Wednesday we will be over on her page. I'll have the live up still on my channel, but you can go back and forth. We're trying to get Queen monetized, so we need y'all to go over there and run her playlist, her video playlist every day, all day. If you at work and your TV on, just put it on replay so it'll keep looping and it'll just keep playing. We're trying to get her monetized. Go back, and she got some great videos. She's been on here 2 years, so we need to get her monetized. And yeah,
I don't stop playing.
Yeah. But but other than that, we will be here every Wednesday at 8 o'clock with the mess. So make sure y'all inbox us on Instagram, or you can email us at our emails will be down in the description. I'll put them down there. Y'all can email us any topics or hit us up on Instagram. Let us know any hot topics that y'all want to discuss before Wednesday, and just let us know. So I had a good time. This was a good show. Great update on what the mess is going on out here. We all got mess, but shit. You got any final words before we get out of here, Queen?
No, I would just say, like they say, don't trust all church people.
Yeah.
What's that boy name?
All people, period. Everybody should. Yeah. You got to be careful. Look at those signs.
King Harris need to sit his ass down.
Definitely.
And Monique need to humble herself.
Yes. And we're gonna we're gonna pray for Masterpiece family and Apple Watts for her to get a speedy recovery. If y'all missed the beginning, make sure y'all go back and replay it, and let us know down in the comments. Just put replay and let us know that y'all replaying it. So yeah, so I love y'all. Queen, y'all already know keep it Ketolicious, but we're gonna go out on Queen Kesh song because it's just so lovely. My son, he heard me editing earlier. He said, I like that. I said, well, that's Queen Kesh song. We just didn't put it at the end. So let's go.
Okay. Y'all, if y'all like the show, you want to come back and see us do Queen. No, it's the mess with Queen and Ness. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure you like and everything you got to do. And most importantly, turn your notifications on.
You got to.
Turn your notifications on.
Why don't ya?
Turn your notifications on.
You better.
You'll be notified when we come back through with the mess.
Yes, with Queen and Ness. We love y'all. Make sure y'all like on y'all way out. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. If not next Wednesday, that following Wednesday, 8 p.m. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Let's see.